Hi, welcome back to Byte Forever. So in this video we're having another look at the Fly Low Hit Hard game that I'm writing for the ZX81. You can see in the top right corner there, it's kind of a spoiler really, but this is basically running and paused in the emulator. I just wanted to share quickly something that I realised I should have done quite a long time ago, which is just write a little routine that prints the registers out. So you can see there we've got the A register from the code as well. The A register is getting printed H, L, D, E and B, C, so that's what you see across the bottom there, those numbers there. I came to a bit of a brick wall, which was attempting to add multiple missiles. Also noticed a bug, which you probably see here, where when I unpause this, which is as the missile goes through the ground. I mean, for a start off, it doesn't stop. It doesn't get stopped by the ground, but also it sort of deletes every other character of the ground. We see the same thing when you've got an enemy. Depending on where the enemy is on the screen in column, it'll either not kill it or just go straight through it. So what I've done is added this call to debug print registers there, so I can see the value of HL, value of DE. We'll also get A as well. That's the so at that point it's the row counter, and you can see that there. We're on row C in hex, which is, if memory serves me right, 13. Not scientific programmer. Should know this off. Sorry, 12. Should know that off the top of my head. It's been a long morning. So anyway, so we're on row 12. Got a missile in flight. I've got this paused. DE is the at that point. Where's DE? DE is the column counter. And HL, obviously we've added the final column counter offset from all this that does the row offset to eventually it'll end up in this missile calculated display position. So currently at 4A7B, so I've got a little spreadsheet that I've been working on, which kind of goes through, and I started using this originally to try and work out the ground screen position so I could construct the ground, but I found it was quite useful to extend it. So here we've got the display memory location, the offset to that, which you can see in the assembly symbol file. Go back to that, convert that to decimal, and then add on the value of each sort of display memory location, and actually that's including the end of line character you see there. So you have the end of line character obviously at the end of every line. So eventually end up with this memory map effectively, which allows us to sort of look in there and say, right, we're at display location for the missile, which is there, 4A7B, and 4A7B is there. So you can kind of map it onto there and say, oh, that's where the missile is then. So if we let this go, hopefully we'll see the bug where it goes through the ground. Oh no, it didn't. It actually worked that time. And it's worked again. I'm running out of time. Okay, so that time it didn't actually show us much. So yeah, it didn't actually work that time. Oh, sorry, the bug wasn't apparent that time. Maybe I fixed it and just forgotten about it. But yeah, so we'll just try that again. Come down to this bottom area. Wait for the grain to scroll across, which might take a while. Press fire. And obviously, in this bit, for this section, I've extended the wait loop, so it effectively does like a 16-bit count. So that's actually working now. Gonna have to go up, otherwise we'll get killed. So anyway, I just thought that was a useful thing to show. Let's see if that enemy does get hit or not. So for some reason now I've slowed it all down. This is working and I'm viewing the registers. It's the old problem where, you know, as soon as you put the debug in or recompile with debug, everything starts working. So it's like, well, what was the problem then? And you turn the debug off and yeah, it stops working. But yeah, it's I just thought I'd share that with you. I'll put a link in the description to the code so you can see that on GitHub. Like I say, this is probably written really inefficiently, and it's probably a much better way of doing this, possibly using the EXX instruction to exchange registers, so you don't have to push them, pop them every time. The other thing I had to do was, after this call to print at, which is a run routine, I had to pop and push the registers again. I found HL was getting overwritten, and seeing as HL was the first thing I pushed to because I needed B and C, and A and F, I couldn't actually do it without doing this, which is a bit of a waste. Anyway, hopefully this will help someone in debugging some of their assembly code on the ZX81. I mean, that's assuming there's anyone else out there writing assembly code. I know there's at least a few people doing it. I'm sure there's loads, but then of that, there's probably like only one person watching this video who's going to write any code using this. But yeah, that is worth putting out there. Okay then, thanks for watching and bye for now.